Hello world! In this tutorial we're going to learn how to create this nice and simple newsletter design with HTML and CSS. Alright, so here we have an empty CodePen project, and let's first start with the HTML. So we're going to have a container, let's call it a box, that box in the middle, the white box, and first we're going to have an image from Draw here. This is a pretty nice website with a lot of illustrations, and you can also change the colors. So I have already prepared an image. Okay, illustration. Next we're going to have an H2 saying subscribe to our newsletter, and we're going to have a paragraph with a text. Let me copy it over. Alright, it looks a little big because I'm zoomed in so you can see the code. So hold on a second until we resize the image. Alright, and the last thing we want to have is a form control, so that email and the button. So input, type email, and let's add a class input and a placeholder, enter email address or something like that, and then a button with a class of btn saying subscribe. Okay, so look at that, it's here in the button. Good. Now to the CSS. We're going to have some base styling, so let me paste it in, a font from Google Fonts, and then we're going to center everything on the body and the background color. You can see that yellow background color. Awesome. And now we can focus on our box. So box, it will have a background color of white. You know what, let's resize that image. Box image, max weight 100% and the weight of 400 pixels. Okay, look at that, now we can see everything much better. Perfect. So let's go back to our box. We want to have a box shadow. Let's see, 0 pixels, 4 pixels, 5 pixels, and then a little bit of black. That's something like that, maybe 1. Let's add a border radius of 20 pixels, maybe some padding, 30 pixels. Let's center align everything, text align center, and let's keep it within a range, so max weight 500 pixels. Okay, look at that, now it looks nicely in the center. Let's style the text a little bit. So box H2, margin 10 pixels from the bottom and 0, 0. Alright, next the P tag, box P. Let's change the color to 312940. Perfect, and have a margin 10 pixels all around. Okay, look at that. That's it for the text, and the last thing will be our form. So form control, let's have a margin of 30 pixels, 0, 20 pixels, and let's make it position relative because we want the button to be on top here. So we're going to do the input, which will be width 100%. So this will push the button down. Let's style the input and then we're going to place the button on top. So border 0, border radius 50 pixels, like that, and we're going to have a box shadow. Maybe the same one we have here. But with 2. Okay, add a padding, 12 pixels, 50 pixels, make it bigger, and we're going to have a height, a fixed height of 42 pixels, like that. And this is because we're also going to have the same height on the button. Alright, but before that, let's improve the font. So font size 40 pixels, font family inherit. Okay, so now looks much better. Now for the button, so btn we want a background color of B12940. Alright, then a color of white, border, and border radius 15 pixels like on the input. Alright, next, let's have the same padding and height. We can copy this over. And we want it to be position absolute, top 0 and right 0. Okay, look at that. Now it goes nicely on top of the input there, because the input takes up the full width of the container. Great. And we also can do the font to be similar. Let's see, like that. Let's also style the input so when you click over, when it's focused, you don't see that outline. So input, focus, and also on the button, you want to have outline 0. Okay, so now you don't see that outline. And if we roll out now, you can see that it's nice and small, which is perfect. That's it for this tutorial. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe for more tutorials like this. Let me know if you like this kind of CSS and HTML tutorials, and I'll do more in the future. Have a great day. Bye.